Alright. That's gonna be starting. We're starting the YouTube back up. YouTube is started back up. We've done it. Alright. I do have to do a couple of things. So we're gonna sit here and chill for a little bit. While I do those couple of things, but I'm just gonna double check to make sure everything is running good. First things first, I have to switch all of the shit for Twitch. So shadows, over loathing, sequel to list of loathing. We got shadows over loathing. Nope, list of the loathing. Got new game. List loathing for loathing. RPG. Sure. Let's go with all of those. Done with that. We'll create the tweet real quick. I can use the old one though. And I'll just go live with it right now. Acquire Gabbly the Goblin. Now that we know more, I can make better memes of this. Here's the check. Green check mark. Send Gabby to Gabby. Kill it. Okay, cool. That's all done. Got tweets set for 7 o'clock p.m. Gonna make sure that everything is running smoothly. Yep, we've got YouTube is up. It is up and doing fine. We got Twitch. Twitch is up and doing fine. Alright. Alright. Got all of the notifications out, possible. Think we are set up and ready to go. Anyone that's in either of the chats, let me know if anything is too loud, too quiet. I did tune some settings based on the recording from last night. So just let me know if something's a bit off. That being said, we can continue. I'll play a little bit of this. I don't know how much. Like I said, it is a Sunday night, so I do have a bit of other stuff to do. I'll probably try to do at least an hour, maybe 2, depending. But I also get addicted to these games, so we will see. Help me real quick mute my mic to take a large drink of water, which I reacquired during the break. My spilled water, because while it does have a lid, it doesn't have a sealed lid, so it spilled the water out, and so I had to grab more. But yeah, one sec. Alright, I've returned. We are good to go. So, everything here is still the same. Last time we ended with getting visited from a mob guy that asked us if we wanted from time to time to do some favors, or contract work, I guess is what they called it, for their mob gang thing. Which is cool. I said yes, because that sounds neat. have to talk to Jessica about what the next move is and still use the dubious grenades. But, yeah, that's Jessica. Hey there, Dick Finkeldorf. How'd you sleep? Fine. Till a mob guy crawled through my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window is pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectotron says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake. Oh, it's the lake that they were talking about. I see. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. Stop out front is your a gateway to the whole wide world of adventure. An unlimited bus pass, good for the entire year. It's truly a ticket to a world of moderate convenience and comfort. Swell, thanks! Where do I go when I get there? Unfortunately, I couldn't give a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making instruments go all screwy. Here, take this map. Got an item, Crystal Dream Lake postcard, location unlocked, Crystal Dream Lake lighthouse. This is a postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what a map is, a picture of a place. I guess I can't argue with that logic. Fantastic. Check the message. Pad next to the phone. Note for you, call Dawn T with the phone number. Call the mob back. Yep. Dial the number. Salutations. Whom is telephoning, might I inquire? Hi, Don. It's me, Dick Finkeldorf. You reciprocated my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There's an assignment of which I require your performation. An assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. I'm glad you aren't the comedic sort. You want me to kill someone? No way. You want me to kill someone? Okay. I'm glad you're not the comedic sort. There's an antiquated distillery near the Crystal Dream Lake. Grant Paggio's distillery, to be precocious. It was abandoned when prohibitioning began, albeit with its liquor manufacturing equipment intact. A group of contrapositive to our own has claimed it as their territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be evicted with extreme prejudice. So, you want me to give the bum's rush to a bunch of rival mob goons? There is no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intentioning that you will observe that the phraseology a large degree of literalness. The group which I refer to are Nosferatu. What? Nosferatu, Langsua, Strigoi, Draculus, vampires. Okay, got it. You're telling me that there are actual vampires in this part of the world. Affirmative. They have been in pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't notice. Alright, I'm going to take care of your vampires. I guess it isn't much weirder than the fishermen. Fishmen, not the fishermen. Fishmen. Where's this distillery? Don Toblerone. It gives you directions to the place eventually. Location unlocked. Grand Paggio's distillery. Additional to that, you'll be requisitioning a combination for the lock. Let me guess. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us the credit for modicum of operational securitizing. We selected the most unassailable combination possible. 9999. Alright, bye. Great. Glad we've come to this. Hey, Charles. Anything I can help you with? Nothing now, Charles. Calliope wakes up and purrs as you approach. I give the pet to the cat, which gives me defense. Alright. Let's Is there anything I can get? I have 154, 146, not 154, 146 XP. I have Muscle 3, Mysticality 3, Moxie 3. If I get Mysticality 5, I can do, I can upgrade, or I can read that book on guns, I think. Moxie is like my general good one. Rhythmic Precision should be pretty good. 5 XP from gathering. XP is always actually pretty good. Plus 3 physical armor. That's always kind of pretty good. For 50 XP, give plus 5 XP. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Because then in 10 gathers, it pays itself off, right? Plus 3 physical armor. So, that's worth. Anything that gives XP gains is basically always worth. I'll wait on everything else. Stamps are still there. I don't know why we haven't gotten rid of those, but sure. Lawn Flapper cracks her chewing gum and then it gives you a shocky grin and a little wave. Talk to him. Hey there, big boy. You're Dick Finkeldorf McSpankenheimer, right? Depends on who's asking. Oh, look at you being all tough and mysterious. Well, Molly Buttons is who's asking, Buck. And I do like games, but I don't push your luck with me. Alright, you got me. So how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand and keep an eye on you, savvy. What? Hey now, I put in my 2 weeks notice before I left Poughkeepsie, fair and square. Huh? No, not that boss, you palooka, the boss. The boss? You know. She glances over both shoulders and then hisses at you. The mom boss. Oh, that the boss. Sheesh, if I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if that's her. She is not. That's not her voice. But anyways, sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funnying with me. I like to keep people guessing. So what? You're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And do what? That's 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway. Hey now, I ain't just a preface. She pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes. Holy jeez! Put that away before someone sees it. Cripes! You have to whisper the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So are we teaming up or what? You know... Did say 20, so I'm gonna go with this one. I think. I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna. I've always got room for a gun-toting cutie pie. Oh, are you flirting with me? That's real sweet. But I got a sweetheart already, and no offense, but she's cuter than you. Shucks. Well, welcome to the party anyway. Damn. Molly has joined you as a companion. Peachy, you want I should come with y'all right now, or cool my heels at Dick for a while? I forgot that it's called Dick. The speakeasy is called Dick. Ah! Okay. We're okay. Let me check, make sure. We're doing alright. Real quick. Alright, that's looking good. Just double checking, because I don't often like switch in the middle of streams. So, alright, cool. Everything's still looking great. Still looking fantastic. Molly has joined you as you companion. Yeah, I already read that. You can come with me now. Hey, Gabby, mind waiting for me at Dick? Okay, you have it. You got it. Let's hit the bricks. She just has a fucking gun. The unsinkable Molly Buttons. She shoots you a wink. God damn, is that my kind of lady? But she's spoken for. Hats. All hats certified loose loose free. Store's proprietor nods politely to you. Introduce yourself. My name's Dick Finkeldorf. Pleased to meet you. I'm Albert. Why aren't you wearing a hat? Have you ever heard the phrase, familiarity breeds contempt? Gotcha. What's for sale? Driving cap or green visor. You don't drive, but it never really hurts to have an aerodynamic hat. Can't be afraid of what you can't see. With this, you can see about half of everything. I only get 30 for each, so we're only paying 30 total for both of them. But I'll let it go for now. What does my current hat give me? +1 mysticality, +5 maximum HP. AP per round might be good. Spooky armor also might be good. Fuck it. Let's get both of them. Let's get sort by. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we got my aunt. She's got a gun. I'll talk to her a bit in a little bit. Let's see. We still don't have enough for this yet, I don't think. Yeah, 7 moxie, 6 muscle, 8 mysticality. Okay, we can go to the boardwalk though, and put on the different hats. Hands in the air, bucko. You're on Tin Lizzie Tuff, and this is a stick-up. You turn to see a woman in oil-stained coveralls, pointing a gun-like tool in your direction. What the? Is that a caulking gun? Stick-up isn't actually a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so I guess it's more like a slick-up. Haha! Gross. Everybody's a critic, give me your wallet. I'm a grabber gun. You pull out your wallet and nervously fumble it, dropping it at the woman's feet. When she growls and reaches for it, you swiftly grab her wrist and twist the grease gun out of her hand. Hey! Looks like the grease is on the other log nut. Honestly, I don't know anything about cars. You're gonna regret missing with the Tin Lizzies. I'm gonna regret touching this filthy grease gun more. Go on, scram. Deals your moxie +2 sleaze damage. It's pretty good. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. What was weapons. So you got. You can also buff some of these. What was the one I had? Derringer. So grease gun versus Derringer are about the same. One's just physical versus sleaze. I'll have to see. Oh, sword leaf sword. Oh. Deals your moxie +2 physical damage, costs 1 bleeding. Oh. Oh. Well, I'll take that. I don't normally use melee, but I guess it's moxied. Pay for a reading, complain about the price. No. Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. Spawn driving cap. Hey, welcome back, baby. Let me see that hat you're wearing. What's that? A driving cap? Perfect, love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend on good health and come back soon, okay? Okay. Green visor as well. Hey, welcome back, baby. Let me see that hat you're wearing. What's that? Green visor? Perfect, love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend in good health and come back soon, okay? Okay. I think driving cap. Try that. For a bit. See how it goes. It's combat skill, just hands. I'll read this. Touching the shaking book makes your hands start shaking in a way that surprises really cool. You got a skill, jazz hands. If you held onto it longer, you could probably get your hands shaking even more stylishly. It takes some effort though. If you do, jazz hands will increase your moxie by 2 more. Not right now. Your teeth. Oh yeah. Forgot I have my teeth. That's an upgradable skill. Heard them all. Give sleaze armor. The world's sleaziest jokes. Culled from the world's sleaziest toilet stalls. If you can stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that can scandalize you. Give sleaze armor. Be shocked. And Pitt the Elder said, "Why, I wonder the wig of a wig, my dear. Huh, wait, oh no, that's disgusting. You spend 30 XP, you gotta perk hurt 'em all. It takes a shit hell of a lot to make you blush." Shit? Fuck? Cum? I don't know. Cum isn't 4 letters unless you use 2 M's, or 2 U's, or 2 C's. There's still filth to wade through here. Nope. I'm good. I'm good for now. Meat left in it. Gain 76 meat. You rifle through the wallet. There's nothing interesting in it unless you're interested in a bunch of meat. I'm in the money. Spooky armor versus... oh, what was this? So, spooky armor versus spooky armor. I can just sell that. I wish you could tag things. Hot armor plus your rage weapon attacks. These are good. +1 moxie from the stylish sunglasses. +1 mysticality. +1 mysticality. I think I always prefer the moxie, right? Yeah. What else is there? Friendship ring. On the outside of a dog, this ring would look very cool. It would... So, everybody but you loses 1 stat at the start of combat, versus when you apply poison, versus gain 3/5 meat after combat, versus encounter more traveling salesmen, versus when you play on fire, versus increase your familiar's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3, start of combat. Would that really, really help with the bird? Oh no. Maybe. Shoe, that is fine. Let's see. So this is +3 maximum HP. +1 maxicality. That's all fine. Ring is fine, that is fine. Duck call I've really never used. Why would I use this instead of this? Deal your mysticality and sleaze damage to a foe once per fight. Crack it open to deal your muscle and spooky damage once per fight. Okay. So I'll use that. I think I'll use this as well. Are you looking? So, increases your moxie by 1 until you use it in the potion. Bucket of chum. Okay, cool. I think that's all good. Then, magical weapons, spooky armor to a hat, physical armor, uncursed fedora, chef's hat, melee weapon attacks. I think that's good. Actually, I might do this. Yeah, I might actually be good right now. Gotcha, man. He's still staring. He's still there. Everything. Alright, cool. There's nothing here, right? Flute music is the best. Soothing flute. No, I'm good. Alright, cool. So if we've got that, we can go to the bus stop. Where do you want to take the bus? Ocean City. You are here. Crystal Dream Lake. Chapter 2. The Spooky Forest. Oh. It's a bus stop. Hello there, lads. You probably ought to introduce yourself before you start poking at his stuff. Lighthouse keeper, presumably. Talk to him. Excuse me, you're the lighthouse keeper. Sorry to bother you. My name's Dick Finkeldorf McSpankenheimer. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? I just ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, eh? Well, it's solitary, but that's for sure. But I ain't minded, though. I ain't exactly a people person. What can I do you for? What does a lighthouse keeper exactly do? Well, I used to be that I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be, when it was a oil lamp. We got a hookup to the electrical grid a couple years ago, though, so I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do now is change the bulb once in a while. Sounds very peaceful. Oh yeah, that is peace and quiet, plenty of time on my hands. You must have a bunch of hobbies. Yeah, I got a book with a whittling knife, plenty of distance to stare into. How'd you get into this line of work? My family's always been lighthouse keepers. On both sides, Mom and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. We used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. Oh, that's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, is this something you needed? Have you seen an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Yeah, I got one, old one I picked up at a state sale about 20 odd years ago. I reckon I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Yeah, filled up right up to the top. Have a look through the window, you might see a fish pass by. How'd that happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need glass and valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you wouldn't mind to help out. All right. Well, it's an arcane oven. Simple vanity mirror for a simple man. Hi, Dick Finkeldorf. Bye, Dick Finkeldorf. Single book sits on the table. Ask about him. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Never mind the bookmark now. Of course, looks like you just got started, been reading about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still on chapter 1. I just about got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Don't tell me how it ends. I won't. This is a nice chess set. You will pieces yourself? It took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece. Pawns went quicker than tall ones, but more or less, the horse were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. I guess not. Want to play a game? Okay, already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn. Yeah, I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody. Well, here I'll play you. You push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Right. Through the window, you can see that the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. Good to know. Some kind of funky pump contraption. Light out from this house. Alright, so we got a distillery, we got a hardware store. We'll go to this distillery. What? We got a trail? Where are we going? Oh, we actually have to oh. Molly points out a sign posted at the fork in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches, let's go check it out. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know. Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises. Location unlocked. Sandwich Trial Museum. Go check out later. That's really far away. Grandpa Joe's Distillery. A spooky looking lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. Presumably, she's a vampire. She looks spooky enough to be a vampire. Is that racist? Approach her. She glares at you as you approach, her eyes flashing blood red.
Be gone from this place. You have no business here.
I do, actually, and I'd like for you to invite me inside.
What? No!
Don't you have to? I thought that was one of the big vampire things. If someone asks you to invite them inside, you have to do it. That is nearly the exact opposite of that is possible for it to be. Oh, darn.
Leave this place at once, or some consequences will be most dire.
I don't know why I can't do that voice, other than I can't do that voice, but I'm going to continue doing it because cringe. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you?
If you do not leave, these questions will be what is eating you, and the answer will be me.
Haha, that is pretty good. Yeah, yeah, you really set me up for that one. Just fight her, tricking her into letting her pass. Do what she says. Trick her into letting her pass. Okay, I'll go. I have an appointment anyway. Oh, hey, do you have the time?
I do not have watch, but,
She shades her eyes with one arm and looks up at the midday sun.
Probably about 12:30,
Her hair bursts into flames. With a screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire, and escapes into a hole on the side of the building. You gain 6 HP. Huh. Okay, then. Well, that worked. This is the hole that the god fled through, squirmed through for Moxie. Oh, there's an option. I can unlock it with the mob combination. Now we're going through. Grandpa Joe's distillery. Whoop. Alright, cool. Almost everything on the shelf is busted up trash, but there's one unmashed crate of booze. Grab it. You got an item, crate of gin. I guess this is where Grandpa Joe kept all of his broken glass. The booze that used to be stored here is now in booze heaven. I want to go to booze heaven. Always be bamboozling. You right, Ghosty? Bamboozling. It's the secret. To what, you ask? No fucking clue. Some hobo code is painted on the side of this barrel. No idea what it says. Alright. There's a label on the side of this vat that reads, Grandpa Joe's Extra Fancy Garlic Schnapps. Wow, maybe it wasn't Prohibition that put this place out of business. 5 stench armor. Well, good thing I have maybe enough for that. Filters. Let me do environmental stench. I got nothing for stench armor. Oh. To what, I ask? Listen, Ghosty, you don't need the answer to that. You don't. Trust me. Not because I don't know. I definitely know. But it would just be too hardcore for you. You would like cry. Or something. Doors locked from the outside, you'll have to go back out the hole you came in. Squeeze through the hole. I'll come back to this. Because I kind of want to pour the garlic schnapps on them. I think they'll be funny. So instead, we'll go to the museum. You find some spider webs stretched across your path. As you move to brush them away, you notice runic patterns woven into the webs. Is it spider writing? Translate them. Leave it alone. Sandwich Museum. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all of the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692, and the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Shelves laden with identical jars of off-white stuff. A black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hicate. Can I pet it? Hicate is staring glumly at an empty dish. An elderly woman smiles from behind the counter. See what's for sale. Rubbing paper, sandwich cream. This condiment purports to be the perfect topping for any sandwich, but an ingredient list suggests that it's just old congealed cream. Oh. Special piece of paper is for making rubbings of historical graves, such like that. Thanks to advancements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. I think that's helpful. The Danforth residence was converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a vial of the a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village's chief export besides witchcraft? Putnam House, which particularly burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. There's an antique ragdoll on display here. Take a look. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason it has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says witches frequently use special dolls called puppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not founded with the puppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. This plinth has an old book on it. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody, just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth all the trouble. Stop reading. The security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult because there's only 2. Talk to him. Hi there. Hello. Welcome to the Putnam house. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, Doom. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, I guess that won't work. Everything in the house was destroyed by fire except these 2 objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. Oh. Sandwich's Turts also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. This sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. Huh. Is there anything in the pews? Nope, nothing in the pews. Okay. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. The altar where the town's witches perform their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. You know, they could be bloodstains. Let's see. What's over here? This is a horse trough. Actually, it's a water trough. I don't know why I said that other thing just now. Fish in it. And Jim right now has a quest going. It's going good. It's fun. We went to a new area. We finally found out what the lake was talking about. You reel in a pair of old shoes. You got an item, saddle shoes. They're called saddle shoes because they like a saddle. And they're worn directly underneath the butt. Ride the ground like a horse. Okay, we'll continue. You caught something. Caught an iron false cheese. This is a wedge of stinky cheese minus the cheese. So it's a wedge of stinky. You gain 3 meat. How they even get on the hook? Looks like you've got everything that was on here. Alright, saddle. Saddle. Perfect. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Make a wish. Fish. You gain 22 meat. You reel in some cash. You gain 20 meat. Oh, meat. You gain 21 meat. You fish up a little bit of currency. It looks like you've caught everything that was here. Well, I cleaned it out of its meat, so it's fine. Nice gazebo. The sign reads, Sandwich, gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Oh. Is that how it works? Oh, well, I don't know where I want to go. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. This Aras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It has been pointed out to us that this Aras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of Pas de Calais department of northern France, and therefore is merely a sparkling tapestry. You're not fond of this plant. These dried fawns are of no historical significance. There's no plaque on this table. It must have always been boring. Proctor, the Crucible. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Stairs to the 2.5 floor. Go up. These stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people have just always had weird taste. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants, as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Okay. Miss Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most expensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room, where they kept the spares of all of the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour, and is also not part of the house. What house is it a part of? Is it just... Okay. Well, I guess it's not part of the house. Sandwich boasted that the county's first tripperite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. It is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Avail yourself of it. This facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. This facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. This facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. 1 toilet, 0 privacy. Flush. You have no interest in investigating? Okay. Is that it? I guess that's it. Well, that was knowledge, I guess. A ray of sunshine peeks through the clouds, and a light breeze rustles the trees, making your hike through the woods much more pleasant, at least for the moment. You even catch a sight of a group of large, gaily colored butterflies nearby. You move toward them slowly as to not startle them, and as you get closer you realize that instead of having regular insect bodies, they're little people. Fairies. Wow. Hello there. Hello. Gosh, you're really beautiful. You're beautiful. Haha, that sounded just like my voice. Are you guys mimics? That's real it's on my face, not my eyes. Nar. What? Oh, what the hell? You swallow away a fairy that had fluttered up next to you and attempted to stab you in the neck with a rusty needle. Hell. Okay, I'll just be on my way. Look out, that one's got a gun! Indeed, another fairy is approaching, lugging a full-size snub-nosed revolver in its little arms. Hello, beautiful. Let's make a deal. Hey now, let's make a deal. Few fairies like shiny things, right? Trinkets? Trinkets? Shiny? That's right. Well, I know where there's a bunch of shiny jewels buried, and if you let me go, I'll tell you where they are. I'll tell you where you let me go. You don't actually understand what I'm saying, huh? As if to confirm, a little creature makes the sound of a rabbit being strangled to death. Fight them. Well, how many? Oh, these are not like anything. Okay. Well, we will use jazz hands, increase my moxie, and then 14 physical damage plus 1 bleeding. Jesus Christ. Whip. Bonk. Vicious jam. Damn. Oh, they like... Well, he's dead. Alright, let's see what you can do, Molly Buttons. Molly Buttons will kneecap. For 1 damage, reducing their muscle by 1. You'll kneecap them. Shoot an enemy for 1 physical damage 5 times. Alright, well... Sure. Oh, random enemies. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, that one's got a gun. Alright, well, can I increase my moxie again? Cha-cha-cha. 12. Oh, boy. I do 18 plus 1. Bonk. Fantastic. Alright, time to shoot. Well, they're dead. Ooh. You can survey the brightly colored fairy tale carnage and pick up some of the useful looking bits. You got fairy charm, plus 3 magical weapon attacks. What fairies lack in charm? They make for an... Well, I was going to say the skill at making jewelry, but this thing is honestly pretty crappy. You got an item fairy cake. To a fairy, this is a huge birthday cake. To you, it's a grisly reminder that you killed a fairy on its birthday. Increases your mysticality by 1, and the damage by your magical weapon attacks by 2 until you eat something else. Then, you notice a faint shimmer in the air, a trail of glittering dust that seems to lead back deeper into the woods. Follow the trail of fairy dust. You follow the trail of shimmering dust, punctuated by torn-up flowers, smashed beetles, and 1 beaten unconscious fox. Snopsy? And discover a small clearing filled with, presumably, fairy nests. Location unlocked. Fairy lair. I'll continue what I was going for. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Look around. Oh, there's hobo. I don't know that much hobo. Proprietor, you presume. You're the proprietor, I presume. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Valley Hardware. Best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Oh, why is that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Ha ha. Ha ha. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do you for? Ask about valve. I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. Oh, sure. What kind do you need? Oh, shit. Glarston? I need a Glarson valve. What's he need a taffy puller valve for? Maybe it was something else. Glaston valve. Pretty sure that ain't a thing. Maybe it was something else. Garpston. He's having trouble with his diesel engine. Maybe something else. Mouston. He needs lemonade squeezer valve for. Maybe it's something else. Snackston. He's having trouble with his chainsaw engine. Your mystical ass. I don't want to see your ass, whether it's mystical or not, Ghosty. Marston. That can't be right. They're only for taffy pullers. Something else. Oh, God. I think it was Claxton? Claxton valve? Well, shucks. They stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. Guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got out of the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you. So you can take a look around. If you can find a Claxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. That's about something else. What can I do for you? Ooh. Matches. Matches always. Those also always. Shining stone. Steel-toed boots. People will hear you coming. Use plunger. Comfy hat lining. Gain 1 AP. Okay. I don't need any of this other stuff. The usables are always good. Shelf ineffective pesticides. I don't understand the purpose of these tools. Paints in all the seasons. Trendiest patented colors such as violet, purple, and pickle cerulean and carrot yellow. Oh. There happens to be a door. Into the nether. Pile of water like garbage. It's a good thing you don't care what month it is, because this calendar is worthless. Sea pitches causes concrete to become set in its ways. Blow its mind. You open the concrete's mind to the wonders of the world. It feels stronger and more capable now. You got an item. Powerful grit. Even though it's just an inert powder, you're pretty sure it's going to bully you. 5 XP. Shelf is empty. Emptiness somehow dirty. Nasty trash. These boxes would be perfect for storing a collection of mildewed clothes. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? Well, I don't see any valve, but I do see a door. Something's wrong with this door, in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you've hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Oh. Stacks of boxes. These are doors. It's a workbench covered in tools. Make some stuff. Nope. Shelves full of neatly organized hardware that definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. There's a 1970 calendar on the wall by the desk. Looks brand new. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what in the heck are you doing in my back room? How'd you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. Well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. It's this hardware store guy, back when he was younger, or is younger. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that? Oh, well, shucks. Nobody's ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Huh, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. What can I do you for? Ask about outhouse wind tools. I'd like to buy a Galaxian valve. Ask about... You're renting outhouses? You mean you're renting out outhouses? Yeah, at least I was. Now that indoor plumbing's starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. I just got the one left, and after that I'm calling it quits and putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Yeah, sure thing. It'll be $200 me up front for the installation, half of that each month forward for maintenance. What maintenance do you do? I dump some powder lime down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes, and check for splinters. And once the pit starts to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple of yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. Actually, never mind. Let's see. What do you have for sale? You have a fuse. You have batches. Oh. Cool. I'd like to buy one of those new Galaxian valves. Oh, sorry. Government fellows bought my entire stock. What? Yeah, for the big dam in the building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Sure, that's no problem. How long do you figure? 11 years. What? No, I forget how I said it's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you bought a heap more Galaxian valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystalline Lake. I never heard of that. It's got a little picture of the dam on there, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Location unlocked. Crystal Dream Dam. Nice. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of the store. Weird. What happens if I rent the outhouse? How much money do I have? Can I check the money? Why can't I check money? Those hands. Read them all. Okay. You don't know when you are, much less where. Oh, yeah. Door's still weird. Go back through. Oh, again, what can I do for you? Nope. Don't need it. Alright, there's a dam. There's also the fairy lair. I guess I'll go kill some fairies. This mess of twigs and sap is a fairy nest. Reach inside. You fumble blindly in the nest, and you find a knife. You pull the knife out of your hand flesh and stick it into your pocket. You got an item. Fairy knife. This knife is too small for you to get a good grip on it with your big, clumsy human hands. Causes target to bleed for 3. Oh, okay. Fairies, they're tiny dukes as you approach. There's a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Must be something good inside. Fight them! Alright, give me a... Alright, let me do the cha-cha-cha. Let's see, 15, 9, 6, 6. Alright, guess I'll kill this one with a 15. Alright. Whammo. Whammo. Bammo. That one's done. Alright, you'll shoot 1 mystical damage 6 times, reducing the muscle for... muscles. Gunmother. Very gunmother. Very wackadoo. Let's just shoot them all. Nice. What? Blast everybody on the battlefield? Oh. Well, that's, you know, that's a thing. Increase their stuff by 5. No, I'll just throw this at them. And also, I will... That one has 4, that one has 7. I will kill this one. She can kill that one. Bonk. Bam. 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 Bam, 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 bam. Nice. You won. Access to the undoubtedly wonderful nest is now yours. Fairy cake, fairy knife, 10 XP. Dante grows stronger, +1 to all stats. I am vibrating with nest-related excitement. Another fairy nest horrors wants to wait within. Ah, it's full of rocks. Expect them. You extract all of the useful compounds from the rocks. Powerful grit, impenetrable shellac. Some shellac comes from the insects, but you don't know if that's actually... It can come from basically anywhere. Gain 5 XP. There's a lot of fairies guarding that nest. There must be something going on inside. Let me go over and kill these. Fairies put up their Titan Dukes. Alright, let me buff my stats. What's that one? 9, 10, 16. I guess 16. Yeah. Twig thump. How dare you hit Dante like this? No, no, not my boy. Okay. Time to shoot, I guess. Bang, 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 bang. No, please. She killed my boy. Okay, well. She gone? What happened? Oh, okay. 7, 8. Okay, well, we'll throw a rock at him. And we will kill this one. Because we do 14 damage. Twig thwomp. Rude. Does that other one come back? Nope, just left. You sure there's areas who's bigger and tougher than a fairy? Got that item, squirrel cheese. Gain 7 XP, don't take it stronger. Now the fairy nest, stick around in it. And this contains nothing but garbage and mousetrap, which snaps shut on your hand. Gain an effect, hand injury. You've injured your hand, making things slightly harder to handle. Sad. More belligerent fairies, not more belligerent than usual, just more of them. Oh, okay. Let's see. Got 127, still need 150 for this. I could just get that, but could get the one muscle. That would be helpful. 2 times materials. I'll just fine. Ring of weakness. Bang, blammo. Bam. Please stop hurting Dante. He's a good boy. Any of them need this? 9, 6, 10, 9. None of them actually need my stat up. So I will hit this one. At the very least. And then I will also hit the Python layer. Bonk. Twig thwomp. Why you got it? Why you gotta do this? Who's gonna hit Dante? Please don't hit him. He's a good boy. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, cool. Is Dante safe now? Yeah! Lit. Plus 2 HP. Oh, it just does like everybody. Okay. 9 versus 9. I'll throw this guy. And I guess I'll slam this guy. Twig thwomp. Bonk. Alright. And we'll just end this. I think this is probably an infinite area. Maybe? No. Well, this thing is horrible. Must be meant to scare humans away. Take it back to your room. Wait, seriously? You want to take this so obviously evil, obviously extremely ugly statue back to your room? The room where you sleep? Yes. You're not going to be able to drag it out of here with fairies still running loose in the area. Ah, good point. Now the fairy nest, see what's inside. It must be the home of I think they double copied there. The wealthier fairy families. Game 150 meat. Nice. Good shit. Huh, there are a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Must be something good inside. That's a lot of fairies. Ow. The fairies have hurt. Alright, we've got a 10, we got an 8, we got that, we got that, we got that, and we got that. Ooh, mush tender or exploder. Intends to explode, dealing 3 hot damage to your entire party. Not if I have anything to do about it. Let's try this, please. Fuck, I malfunctioned. We might have to leave. Yep, we're going to leave. And, trying again. Losing that fight filled you with determination, and what you've determined in the future, you should try winning fights instead of losing them. You lost that fight against those fairies. You might as well say it was unfair. You realize that winning is better than losing, and you resolve to do better in the future. You know, you've got enough XP to buy a skill and make your character more powerful. Would you like to go through the character sheet and take a look? I would certainly not say that. Yeah, I guess I might say that. Alright, cool. So, let's retry this. Bonk. Oh, well, immediately kills Dante, I see. Alright. I guess we'll 50-50 this yet again. Because this is my use for these. Good. Yes, that's what we like to see. We do the cha-cha-cha. And we kill the exploder. Bonk. Vicious jab. Nice one, all stats, which is sad. I'm gonna get shot a lot. She's going to shoot. She can mushling on beating you up. Oh, that's mean. Any of them specifically got muscle? Oh, this one's got muscle. Reducing the muscle, 1 physical damage. Could just kill it. No, I'll clever it. Time to kneecap him. Bonk. There you go. Kneecap the fairy. Alright, he's conjured a mushroom. Thing did HP. So that's pretty good. Gained 1 AP. I'm going to... Do I need to raise this up anymore? I'll raise this up some more. And then I will immediately kill the mush tender. Bonk! Wonder if the mushroom will go away now. Because I killed its friend. And then at this point, we just gonna shoot. Oh no, it didn't go away. It's gonna slap. No! Alright, I guess we're just gonna get healed. The healing fairy is really effective at just healing all of us. For whatever reason. I guess that's good. Somewhat. Guess I'll throw this at this one. Hope that it dies. To her thing, and then I will kill not the healer. Just kill that one. This jab. Nice one, all stats. I should have stabbed that one, because it does negate stats. And just shoot him. Ooh, almost. It's gonna heal though. Which is just good for me, because I one-shot everything. Yeah, it just heals everything after each turn. So... guess I'll bonk. I should have thrown the rock anyways. Whatever. It'll just take a little bit longer. And it's gonna heal. And I'm just gonna stab her. And we're just gonna shoot. And it's just gonna hit. And it's just gonna heal. I guess it's good that I can rely on that. just to heal. And then she'll kill that. Cool. That was pretty easy. Pick up through the pile of loose wings and limbs, see the fairies had anything worth taking. Fairy dust, weird that such vile creatures can have such nice dandruff. Spooky armor. Wooden handle, you're not sure what those fairy twig thumpers do with these things, but they're way too big for their tiny little fairy hands. Making a weapon into a melee weapon, which will use your muscle to determine its damage. So I can just make like a gun into a melee weapon. This better be worth it. Reach side and see. A ring. One of the fairies was probably using it as a crown. Got an item jagged ring. Luckily it's only sharp on the outside. You apply bleeding, apply to extra. That is helpful. So as helpful as this. Not particularly unless it's like a boss, I guess. But I guess we cleared that. Oh wait, nope. I almost forgot. Well, this thing is horrible. Must be meant to scare humans away. Room where you sleep. Yep. And you spend several... You drag the horrible sculpture to the bus stop. A bus arrives, but refuses to pick you up. Because of the horrible sculpture, I mean. You spend the next several hours dragging it back to your room. Huff puff. Just looking at this thing makes you mad. Pretend to fight it. You duck and weave, bob and squat. Are you shadow boxing, or are the shadows boxing you? You gain the effect, fairy fisticuffs, plus C to melee weapon attacks. Oh boy. Bro, my fucking thing is gonna be whamping. I want to go to Hobo Camp to see if that hobo Well, this would be an unusual sight, but if you hadn't already seen it before, 4 Glocklins are playing their glockenspiels while doing some kind of traditional folk dance. Involves a lot of skipping, bop 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 bop. Join in. And bro, fuck it. It's time to kill again. Do any of them require me to buff? I guess I'll buff. I guess I'll just cha-cha-cha. Just a little bit. And, we'll just do this one. Bonk. Dead. And then Molly. Any of them have muscle particularly? Nope. Alright, great. For Dante. Why are you both going after Dante? That's rude. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you with this. Which won't kill you. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, I had 2 rocks? Oh, yeah. Man, I have an extra AP. Well, I can hope that this guy dies. No, he doesn't. He's gonna hit Dante. Which is rude. Very rude. Stone you now. Bonk. And for you, I'm going to grenade you. Perfect. You won. The goblins scamper away. One of them drops a piece of paper that appears to be a map to their hideout. Glockenspiel flyer. Gain 5 XP. Gain 11 meat. Dante grows stronger. Nice. Hobo you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching around and generally staring off into space. Talk to him. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Alright, yeah, don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Definitely better than standing in an abandoned street corner for months on a stretch. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Do you have any hobo codes to share? No. He fishes an old store receipt out of his pocket, draws some very small symbols on for you to squint at. Hobo code knowledge increased. Thanks. Okay, see you later. Warm hands. Got warm hands. Oh yeah, that's right. Out of the back of the fridge factory. It was like too cold to go into. Alright, cool. Pool of chemicals. Fish. You carefully fish the useful chemicals out from the middle of the dangerous ones. You got an item, miscellaneous chemicals. There are weird flies buzzing around this barrel of frigid industrial waste, full of chemicals. There's pretty flower growing out of this patch of frosty industrial waste. It's probably a metaphor for something you don't understand. Boxes of miscellaneous discarded industrial junk. Dig through them. One of these really old coils is in pretty good shape. You got an item. Refrigeration coil. Man in charge refrigeration coil. You can't figure out if anything useful to do with it, so you just sell it. Full of chemicals. These barrels rhyme with frost, but they rhyme with carols. If this factory is leaving you cold, you could always leave. I can go to the tentacle house now, though. While I am back here, nothing hovers towards you. I mean, something hovers towards you, but that something is literally nothing. Let me try that again. A thing that appears to be a hole in physical space, the opposite of not just of matter, but of existence, hovers towards you. Through it, you can see the faint twinkling lights of ancient dying stars, and black smoke drifting out of it appears to be more of itself, more nothingness, or perhaps anti-thingness leaking into this world. Is that a better description? I think it'll have to do. Oh, here comes another one. Fight them. Nice one all stance. Cha-cha-cha. You always cha-cha-cha. Spooky damage. You want to bonk Starly. Showery orb intends to non-corporeally bonk Dante the Starling. No, I don't think you will. In fact, I'm gonna raise my stats even more, because fuck you. You aren't hitting Dante. Bonk. How is nothingness bleeding? It's got quite a bit of health there, huh? Alright, well, let's stab it. Okay, cool. You won. The orbs dissolve into black smoke and, I don't know, angst probably. Gave 5 XP. You could say the space balls. That's a good one, Jaden. That's a very good one. That's a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 pun right there. Because they are literally balls made of space. But also that movie is kind of funny. Cellar is too dark for you. Fuse box. All the fuses are missing. This explains the lights, I guess. Hooray! It's slightly less dark. Holy dang, what is that thing? I think this will probably be one of those things that I should... Advertising flyer for Glockenspiel store. Flyer says that Gideon's Glockenspiel is your one-stop shop for Glockenspiels and Glockenspiel accessories. Helpfully includes the address. Location unlocked. Cool. I... equip more bleeding, I think. Yeah. Because this looks like a boss. Yeah. Good. I will cha-cha-cha. And cha-cha-cha again. And now that I'm all cha-cha-cha'd up, I shall whip. Rat tentacle thing. Fantastic naming scheme. Alright, cool. Well, I can two-shot this boss, which is neat. Slime fling. Alright, you got a muscle. Oh, you do got a lot of muscle. You got a lot of muscle, don't you? I'll clobber you up. I'll kneecap the tentacle. Yeah, how you like that? How you like that, you fucking tentacle bitch? Let's see, all stats. Alright, cool. I will. I don't need to stat boost again. So I guess I will just kill this. Decrease. No, I don't need to do that. I guess I'll throw rocks up. Oh, is that it? You have no action points left? Okay. Well, time to do 22 damage. Bonk. As I say, easy. Oh no, I'm dangerously low health. Oh, that's the thing that's going against me again. Okay, that's fine. She's dead. That's fine. Shrug. That's fine. I don't have food. I do have rocks. I have 1 AP. I could rock that. Could stab that. I could also stab that. That won't kill it. I could... Damn, you leafed the Lovecraftian rat to death. Yes, I did. I could splort flailing tentacle. I can splort him. I can splort him. Decrease it. I can splort it. Cause it to bleed for 5. I'll just splort it, I guess. Dante can take a hit for me, so that's fine. Actually, no, Dante won't even take a hit. Because I can then rock that, and then flip this. Nice. You won. Those tentacles have wiggled their last waggle, and the giant mutant rat, probably in a better place now. You gain 10 XP, you gain 30 meat, you got an item, Tento skin, headband. Nice. We got just a regular house. There's a problem. There's a hole in this bag of tentacle seeds. Some of them must have fallen on the old dirt floor and sprouted. Clean them up. You dispose of the bag and pick up a handful of the remaining seeds. Got an item. Tentacle Seed 11. The company that sells these things has never done a satisfactory job of explaining why. Grow a tentacle to aid you in combat. This washing machine needs to be washed and repaired and completely replaced. Fish. You always fish. You catch some unpleasant trousers. You got an item, mildewed jeans. These jeans are twice as thick as regular jeans because of an extremely serious buildup of mildew. +1 physical armor, +3 maximum HP. Nice. Oh, this is the dirtiest room you've ever seen. Grab it. You got a name, world's dirtiest room. You haven't actually seen them all, but you can't imagine a dirtier one than this. Deals your muscle +2, physical damage, and reduce opponents by 3. Nice. A buck over here. Hee hee, this is the berries. I can't get in this many fights in ages. What? You don't do a lot of fighting with her mob? They're all wet. Always giving me an earful. Shooting up the place is bad for business, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Ollie's Moxie increases by 1. Second floor. Is there, No, I already went in here. That was it. That was it. That was all the tentacles had. To-do list. Let me make sure. Mob 1 2, clear out. Yeah. Talk to the guy at the... Yeah. Okay. So I guess I do that now. And I have Gideon's to go to. I guess I'll go Cola Wars. Hopefully get some grenades, because they're useful. You are unexpectedly surrounded by 3 Glockenlins. Menacingly play their glockenspiels at you, which is a real trick if you think about it. Hey, what gives? This is a muggery. We insist on you that you give us all of your meat to give. What? All of it? That's crazy. I guess it is a little extreme. Say we say instead, eat meat? No, I'll fight them. I don't even want to really have to work for this, so I won't. I'll just do this. Bonk. Whew. That's a lot of damage. Good job, Molly. You won. Let's hope that you didn't accidentally teach them how to mug people more effectively. You got an item, Glocklin Mallet Ball. You got an item, Glocklin Mallet Ball. You gain 5 XP. You gain 10 meat. Dante the Starling grows stronger. Woo! That's what we like to see. That's what I'm talking about. Herschel. Ah! Hello. How's the grenade project coming? I threw all 6 of them, and 2 of them blew up in my face. 2 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases. Here you go. Gain 200 meat. This seems just like a discount, more of a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. Honorable French tradition of throwing rocks at Germans.
You know,
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta throw rocks at the goblins. Haversack, because it helps you have things. Stench armor. I need spooky. Yeah. 1 damage. Moxie plus 2 damage. Dubious Colorwoods grenade. Standard issue blue cola grenade of questionable integrity. Expired seltzer. Orchestra strike. Deal 5 physical damage. Government issued sardines. Sleeves. Recover 1 AP. Town damage. No. None of this is really, really worth it. We'll probably go through. Wish there were things that would just like, I know it tells you like for certain things, just sell it. Like I wish I could just sort by that. Oh, can I? Is that what that does? No, that's by the price. See, that's not helpful. I just wanna, I want to sort by, you know, what I can just sell. Guess I'll go Gideon's. Play for a little bit longer. As you're walking past one of Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that this one has been filled up with ice cubes. Yeah, frozen rock. Cool, frosty flakes. Oh. As soon as they notice you, these Glocklin guards start playing a menacing tune on the glockenspiels. Well, it's menacing a tune that's possible to play on a glockenspiel anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing, but their intent is clear. Talk to them. Hello, what want you? Well, I want to go look at the building behind you. I want to talk to your boss. I want to buy a glockenspiel. I want to fight you. Nothing in particular, I guess. I want to buy a glockenspiel. You have a good taste in musical instruments, but our glockenspiels are not for sale. Oh, come on, everything has a price. The price of a glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat, I'll pay you 9 meat for one. That joke does not work even. I want to go talk to your boss. Have you an appointment? No. Can I make one? No. I want to go look at the building behind you. The old glockenspiel shop. That's our hideout. You're in there, not allowed. Oh, please. No. It's only for gang members. That's the whole point of a hideout. Nothing in particular, I guess. Okay, off. Wish to sign a goose and trout. Alright, well, time to kill. There's no alternative. I see no alternative to this, so it's time to kill. 7, 13. I one-shot all of these. So I will do so. I guess we throw a rock. And we throw a rock. And we stab. With a leaf. Bonk. Nice. That's what we like to see. Alright, cool. How do you, Dante? Das Ring der Nibelungen. My father speaks German, because he lived in Germany for a while. I do not speak barely any German, other than the curse words that I was taught, because they would curse in German while I was growing up. You won. The path to Glocklin hideout is now unobstructed. Great! That's good news. The goblin is pounding out music that sounds like a quaint mountain village being completely wiped out by an avalanche of tiny sparkling jewels. Interrupt them. No, I don't think I will. This goblin looks a bit tougher than the others. Also, they're at the back of the room, so they're probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. Since that's a tricky combination of emotions to imagine, let's just go with excited. As you step closer to speak with the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing authentic German lederhosen rather than the makeshift shorts and suspenders getup that the other Glocklands are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashions or anything, though. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break into my house and don't bleed my guards together. Think you can Gunther, the boss of the Glocklands, defeat? You pause for a second to parse this. Actually, I just want to talk. Huh, you think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet, but you have one other thing coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes and then we fight? No. I know goblins aren't as dumb as they seem. Oh, yes, yes? What you know about that, huh? Well, I read a magazine article about it once. A lot of it went over my head, but basically, since goblins are fungal creatures instead of mammals, their brains work pretty differently, and they find it really hard to extrapolate from familiar experiences to unfamiliar ones. So when they're dealing with novel situations, they tend to just make wild guesses about how they're supposed to behave. Oh, I'm actually surprised. Furthermore, because of the way they pass knowledge to their children, goblins are always really excited about having lots of novel experiences, so they're constantly putting themselves in situations where they have no idea what to do deliberately. Okay, in fact, you know so much about it, I am a little impressed. Why know you so much about these things? I was stuck in the dentist's waiting room for a while, and didn't have anything else to read. So now what? Okay, well, you have proven you goblins are not dumb think, but that's really a rhetorical question. Yeah, I guess I'll show enough a little. So, we have a fight now, yes? All the Glocklands in here playing exciting Glockenspiel fight music have got Gunther pretty riled up. This might be a pretty tough fight. Is there a peaceful solution to this? A peaceful solution for you and my home invading. I suppose you want you just leaves yet? I guess that does seem unrealistic. So yes, so we have fight? No, yes. Yes, okay, bye, wait, really? Okay, cool. No. Well, I could kill them. Let's see. The owner of this place added a huge wasp nest in case the keep outside wasn't sufficient. What if I pick up the other goblin? Well, that is just the name of a 14-hour German musical. Okay, so if I pick up Gabby, you want to come with me? Great. Alright, cool. So if I get Gabby, and we go back to Gideon's. Well, just man flags you down. Excuse me, my good chap, might you have a match on your person? Sure, here you go. Thank you kindly. This will be just the thing I need to ensure something will be on the fire at some point in the future. Smile and leave. Gideon's. Hello, I brought a goblin. Well, nope. That didn't happen. So, I guess I'll go back. The one thing that this game has made me sad so far by is that, unlike West, all of, like having Gabby with you doesn't give you, like, different things. Molly is dancing. Let's take care of some business. Okay. Oh, I didn't read her thing. Actually, let me read her thing. Because I had read this before. I am Molly having fun. And how this place is a weasel's wristwatch. Let's go take care of some business. You got a buck, let me go iron my shoelaces and I'll meet you by the door. Alright, cool. Just like the real Germans, the German goblins are made of mushrooms. Interesting. I didn't know that. You notice a strangely discolored patch, that's fine. Yeah, like this game doesn't have as much interaction between NPCs, like follower and NPC, I guess. I could interrupt them. No, I want this to be a hard fight. Okay, let's fight. Dawn T sent me to help. Hit Ira Knives Howard with his sword. Okay. Ira Knives Howard uses a shotgun. It's time to cha-cha-cha twice. They said this was going to be hard. Huh. Oh, I see why it says it's going to be hard. Intends to ding his dongo very loudly. Should have done this. Should have done hypnosis. Let me surrender. Gain affected aloof. You lost that fight. Don't even care. Water off a duck's back. Alright, cool. No, I'm good. Oh, wait. Can I... Do I have it? Oh, I do! I want to do this. Yes. Perfect. Alright, let's fight. DIDNT sent me to help. Alright. So I want to decrease his shit as much as possible before he kills everyone. Increases it by 5 glob of wet hair. Cause him bleed by 5. May use one more than one. Alright, so let's decrease his shit. Alright, and then let's also... I have 2 AP. Why can't I use this? 2 AP. Goblins can't be hypnotized. I guess I must cha-cha-cha. Physical damage. Okay, cool. Well, that's slightly better. Not everybody will die. Bunk. I'm into bleeding. Thing. I think. Will that decrease anything? He just has a lot of muscle. Time to shoot him a bunch. Time to cha-cha-cha. And then flip. Nice. You won. Gunther has spilled his last Glock in this place. He slinks off to find some other venue to terrorize with his plinking. Nice. It's a Glockenspiel, a dusty old cash register. Looted. 200 meat. Thanks, Gideon. You already emptied the register. And it's an upright Glockenspiel. Why, this will look good in your room. This must be full of Glockenspiel wrenches. Got doot, doot, and doot. Nice. I'm dragging this back to my room. Nice. Good to have. What is this? Huh? Was this flower pot always here? No. But I will plant a tentacle seed in it. It's your little tentacle buddy. Tickle him. It's your little tentacle buddy. You used to play the Glockenspiel? I used to play the trumpet and the baritone. I did a little bit of percussion, but not too much. Is there anything else that I had here? No. I actually fully got done. So time to go back to Crystaldom. Okay. Did I get the thing? I didn't get the thing because I have to go to the dam. I went to the hardware store, fairy lair, museum. All that's done. Distillery is still in waiting until I have spooky armor. 2 of those hovering shadows float up to you. They look basically like the ones you saw before, as they look like nothing, or perhaps holes in everything. But these ones move with purpose, and that purpose is menace. The 2 orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Mr. Spankenheimer. Clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? I suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Well, that makes sense, considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself, Mr. Spankenheimer. You're interfering in affairs that do not concern you, and they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm trying to find my uncle. How about your creep stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Mr. Spankenheimer. We are not playing games. Well, that's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called 52 Pickup. You whip out a deck of cards, spray them at the orbs, who flinch and sputter in the fluttering cloud of white cardstock. By the time Poindexter recovers his composure, you're gone. Why, you dirty uncouth. Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place, and I'm adding littering to your list of crimes. Sneak away. Those percussions, I did assortment of all the equipment. Yeah, that's kind of why I did a little bit, but that's kind of why I stopped doing it, because you can't really do one, you can't do trumpet and then be percussion, really. Leave this damn thing behind. There's a lot of lake water in this pipe. Go fishing now. Nice. You caught a stamp squib. You toss it in your fish sack. Got it. I am fishing a sack. You caught a false marmot. Toss it in your fish sack. You caught a hatchback barracuda. You toss it in your fish sack. Looks like you've caught everything that was here. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. Grab it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could detach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. This drain pipe has some nasty goo coming out of it. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. Grab it. This valve is, well, same thing. There's hobo code written next to this pipe. 7 hobo code knowledge. I don't have that much. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope that a repeated exposure to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. Go through it. DIDNT Bros door delivery. This door is being delivered. Crate labeled pipe shoes. See what's inside. Huh. This is probably not what they meant to order. Got an item, pipe shoes. These don't make any sense, but you're just going to have to roll with it. Helps you get around. Guess it stands to reason that the structure this big would need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one is empty. Some careless dam worker has abandoned a toolbox here. Their loss is my gain. Foot gloves. Maybe they're hand shoes. Makes you walk on your hands. Perfect. What's the other things? Okay, just other things. Truck is even heavier than the regular truck. Now you don't want to get your hook stuck. Damn. Hey, Poindexter says nobody who ain't in the crew is allowed on the site. Poindexter? Yeah, Poindexter, the foreman. Terrence Poindexter, oh jeez. Man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. Rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody has to stay and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? You mean straw? No, we've got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out the nests of ferries. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it just jelly deals or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly deal. Poindexter brings these little bottles of sludge. He says, how does it go? He says the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable was a pointless waste of time and resources. Sheesh. He's such a real riot at parties, that guy. That sounds awful. It's because it is awful. He clutches his stomach and groans. Offer him something to eat. Government-issued sardines. You offer him government-issued sardines. Oh wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. His stomach is still growling. Offer him something to eat. Bucket of chum. False cheese, scroll cheese, fairy cake. Glockenbrot. We'll do Glockenbrot. Oh wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. He's starting to look a little less hungry and a little more relaxed. Offer him something to eat. Let's use oyster, fairy cake, squirrel cheese, Bibson's extra sweet pears, I guess we can go with the extra sweet pears. Yeah, from the Bibsum's extra sweet pears. Oh wow, thank you. He really devours it. If you had to describe his current mood, you'd probably say he's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. Let's see. What else do I have? Food. Scroll Shoes, Moxie, Stench Armor, Moxie, Physical Armor, Sleeves Armor, Muscle, Scaldy. I have plenty of freshly baked rolls, I guess. Offers something to eat, freshly baked roll. He greedily devours it, offers something to eat, freshly baked roll. You offer him freshly baked roll. Thanks. I already had one of those. I can only eat one given thing each day. Doctor's orders. He still looks a little bit hungry. Alright, bucket of chum. You offer him a bucket of chum. Oh well, thank you. He greedily devours it. Finally satiated, he slumps on the ground and falls fast asleep. Gain 25 XP. Oh, guys, well-deserved food coma. Science is lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you'd want to eat. Claxman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts, Waxman discs. This brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. I won't step inside just yet. Braxton cords, Frampin picks, Glaxton valves. Grab one. There's only one left. Good thing you got here when you did. The taps don't work, but there's still a bunch of water pooled in the basin. Fish. Surprise, it's full of water. You should leave the rest for people who need to use this room for its intended purpose. You got a handful of clean water. Splash some more on your face. Ah, that's better. You lose the effect. Hand injury. I don't know how that helped my hand, but okay. Workman-like toilet for working-like workman. Hooray. Nice. So we like to see. I don't know when you are, but much less where. Okay, cool. Teleport back through. So we're good there. Beautiful flower stems in defiance of the reigning in of nature. Smell it. Smells as good as it looks. Nice. Alright. So now that we have that, we can go inside the lighthouse. Technically, I could go back to the hardware store, but the only thing I have to do there is rent an outhouse, possibly. I don't know what the use for it would be. Off the side of the dirt road, you see a little trail of mushrooms. You follow it for a while, and find that it leads to a cave whose mouth has been choked by mushrooms. Those things are bad for you. Your location unlocked. Mushroom cave. Continue on to where I'm going. Alright. Lighthouse keeper. Hi, hello again. I got the valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Won't do us much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up on the pump outside. Fine. Some kind of funky pump contraption. Install a Glaxon valve. Fortunately, a place where it slots in is clearly labeled. Nice. Hi, hello again. I installed the valve. Hey, I've been watching one level through the window here. Should be dry enough for a purpose now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his book downstairs. Well, we're here. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Via looks. Old lighthouse keeper joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But, you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did. I showed it to you. I never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. What if I get you the new one? Nope. I said a good one. New ones aren't gonna use at all. Why not? Because of how they change them. What changes the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school? Folks got short memories. It was only round about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on Weston and branded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay. Well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you Don't you really get what the point of that would be, though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind, then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses have a random paint on the dial, so you'll be able to read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Got a name? Geiger counter. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compasses to be trash nowadays. If it was trash, I would probably be in the old junkyard. Location unlocked, old junkyard. Neat, thanks. Your clean water is getting on your freshly baked rolls. Snap, don't say that to me. Listen, box of 60-watt light bulbs. Ask them. You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much. Ain't that big a lick. You right? Alright, well, glad we did that. Guess we will go to the junkyard. And Snap, please don't tell me that my water is getting on my walls. A squirrel chatters angrily at you from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. A real tactical mistake on its part, since now you know where its stash is. It scampers away as you peer into the hole. You find not just the expected nuts, but also several wallets. Huh, has this squirrel been mugging hitchhikers? Hikers? Not hitchhikers? Just regular hikers. Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back with a knife. You can eat meat. Good idea. Heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. The crash is left at medium rare, but a connoisseur would eat it well done. Got an iron hot rod. Nice. Something shiny in this pile of trash. Grindstone ring. This ring makes you want to punch someone in hopes that you doing so will make the ring less uncomfortable. Almost all of your random encounters will be fights. Okay. Pile of trash, especially appealing flies. Are you solar powered or trash powered? Pile's trash smells much worse than the other piles. Dig through it, 3 stench armor. Hobo is trying to wrestle stove out of a pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Beanie, I'm Dick Finkeldorf. What are you up to? I'm trying to get the stove so I can hold it back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, so you know about the camp. Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get the stove back there. Let me tell you. Oh, I could ask him about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? Sure. Heck, I know about a dozen different symbols for beans. Wouldn't one be enough? They all look pretty similar, now that you mention it. Hobo code knowledge increased. Nice. I'll help you as soon as I get muscle, bud. Seems like West Slimius needs stench armor. This opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably going to have to go in there. I hope you aren't wearing your favorite anything. Well, I guess I'll sleaze armor up. Let's see. So I don't exactly need the jagged ring. I could just do weakness, but do I have a... No. Okay. Do I have anything for... Let me do a filter for elemental for stench. False cheese. Is that it? Of everything for stench, I have false cheese? Really? I guess you're right. I have a lot of spooky now. Waltons to the trash caves. Yeah, let me... okay, so that's done. Nothing here, nothing here. Oh yeah, I got sleaze. I don't have stench. Okay. Guess we'll go inside. It turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out in the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made a home in here. Welcome to the trash caves. Ah, that makes more sense. I don't know what Waltons to the trash caves meant. Welcome? That makes sense. I'll take a shovel. For digging. Good. There are a lot of fairies. Dying animal noises. There are a lot of fairies. Okay, cool. A lot of trash. Roll with fairies. Ringing the bell would certainly stir up some angry fairies. This tunnel is big enough to accommodate you, if you can muster the flexibility, and assuming that you're neither claustrophobic nor dromophobic. Sure. You squeeze into the burrow and wriggle your way through a series of nasty trash tubes. Eventually, the garbage beneath you collapses, depositing you above a different chamber. Wait, above it? A foot from a big statue. This is that's how far you are away from this and what it is. It seems pretty depressed. Talk to him. You listen to the statue. It's sad about the passage of time, but you manage to make it feel a little bit better by reminding it that it's still really big. Really strong foot. It gives you some toe jam as a gesture of thanks. Nice. Someone threw away an entire fence. Something back here. A stack of crates is holding up part of the ceiling here. I could kick it. This whole flock of fairies here, all armed with rusty needles. Seems like they're practicing fencing skills, fighting styles so chaotic I can't tell. Okay. Holy dang, someone threw away a perfectly good cow skull. These are rare as heck, considering there haven't even been cows in this country for more than 30 years. Grab it. Oh, mounted cow skull. It's always hard to tell whether one of these is part of the normal cow somebody killed for sport or the entirety of a horrible floating cow skull somebody killed in self-defense. This would look great in your room. Geiger counter is really going nuts. Must be a spot. Just beneath the surface, your shovel strikes the top of the crate. Geiger counter continues its irritating clickery. Stomp through the crate lid. You give the top of the old crate a mighty stomp and end up ankle-deep in compasses. It's better than being ass-deep in comp ankles. That's what you always say, haha. Anyway, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined-looking compass. You got an item, old compass. You also breathe a sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. This is a compass back way before they changed, which way is north. Now back to the lighthouse. Nice. Guess I can dig up or do this. Push. Up. The trash has collapsed into an unsafe staircase-like heap. That was extremely lucky. Nice. I love to see that. I guess I'll come back here and probably fight more. When I got here, I didn't meet the fairies before, so it gave me an introduction of them all shouting in chorus of their previous victims' last words. Ah. Yeah. That's what the original did. It's, interesting. Someone has set up a little lakeside refreshment stand here. Although from its abandoned state, it doesn't look like there's been much refreshing going on for a while. Also, depending on where you get this random encounter, it might not be particularly near the lake. Maybe that's why. There's a meat-operated red cola cooler here, though, which still looks to be working order. You can buy a soda. Can of red cola, drink it for your country, or just the label. It increases maximum HP by 5. Check the meat return slot. Meat return slot is empty. Darn. Continue on your way. Oh, Gran, you found that old compass you were looking for? I sure did. Here, what do you think? Could use a polish. Seems to be in good condition. Alright, I'll swap you. Let me get that old Geiger counter back from you, too. Got an item. Cursed compass. Thanks. Yep, no problem. Get along now. I got a lot of important nothing to take care of. Alright. I guess I will... Yeah, it's 8:44 for me. So I'm going to go back to Ocean City and finish this up. I got that compass. Oh, good. Not much of an ordeal, I hope. Could have been worse, I guess. There are some horrible fairies. What? No, don't tell me. Just uncurse that thing and then get some rest. Okay. I think the next artifact is a book. I'll have the location narrowed down by morning. Okay, great. It's uncursing machine. You sit in the chair, which is so that while you lie there. The shadow-tainted compass. You sit with the compass in both hands, and the machine whirs and whines and shakes around you. The machine, you feel, is frustrated. Some internal mechanism is swinging wildly, frantically, then crack. It figures out wherever it needed to, and there is no more curse. Not in the compass, not anymore. It still points to Old North, though, so it's practically useless. You got an item, uncursed compass. The compass's curse is now transfixed in the uncursing machine. Dare you project your consciousness inside? I will dare. Yeah, I'll finish up here. Hi, Beckett. How's it going? This is madness. That foolhardy coach is gonna get us all killed. We should listen to what the coach has to say. Like him or not, he is our coach. We ought to listen to what he has to say. People say not to change horses in midstream, but what if the horse is trying to get you bashed in the head with a baseball? That's a horse worth changing. And trust me, I know from horses. I saw one once. What do you think we ought to do? Let's get out of here. Go home. Don't you think things were just fine the way they were? Why are we doing this? You mean playing baseball? He looks you dead in the eye and manages a nervy chuckle. Yeah, that's right, kid. All right, well, see ya. Gosh, that looks sore. I'm disgusted that it's come to this. We all know you're the weak link on the team. Some would say the team accountant shouldn't even be allowed on the field. But you tell me, did all my years of including you in the team lunches and burpees make you into a baseball player? Yes, coach, I'm ready to hit the balls. That's what I wanted to hear. Your destiny's out there on the diamond. Son, go and hit it into the parking lot. Say, coach, where'd you get that funny-looking hat? Gee, coach, you think Mirabelle will ever marry me? Excuse me, coach, I gotta go hit something. Say, coach, where'd you get that funny-looking hat? Nothing funny about it, son. It's a clock. The coach's clock. It's traditional. Gee, coach, you think Mirabelle will ever marry me? I can't answer that, son. All I can tell you is that Mirabelle has married every World Series MVP since the series was first contested in 1903. You work out the rest. Excuse me, coach, I gotta go hit something. More minds broken by baseball. Okay, fella. Plunkett Street pushovers. Powerful baseball team. 15. Oh. Oh, I actually have to... I have to... Oh. Oh no. I have to actually... Mirabelle will marry me. I've figured out that I'm terrible at this. Well, this is not working out. This is not at all working out. Alright, what if I walk off this way? What happens? Nothing happens? Oh god. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's well, that doesn't work. Okay. Yep. Alright. Oh, we almost got that one. Oh, almost. Okay. This isn't working. Hello, coach. There's no talking in baseball, son. Get out there. What's with these compasses, coach? My swing won't connect with them. I know it must be overwhelming. All I can tell you is to stay calm. Remember that in baseball, it's all about what you do hit. Why is the other team getting points when I swing? That's baseball, son. If the other team ever feels physically intimidated, it's an automatic 5-point penalty. Then how am I supposed to win at all? Quit gabbing and get back out there. Don't you know about leaving the field to talk to the coaches is a 10-point penalty? Excuse me, coach. I gotta go hit some compasses. Yeah, I'm trying to click to swing. But clicking the swing ain't working. I think it's space to swing. Yeah, it's space to swing. Alright, let's... Well, that almost working. Almost. Coach, this is not working. This is really not working. Coach. Oh, okay. There's really nothing else, huh? Okay. Nope. That doesn't work. Nope. We're almost there. We've almost got this. You know, I think I'm worse at this than I was at regular baseball. Okay, so what about space? Puzzle took me a while. Just remember you can swing anywhere in that space. Ah. Let's see. Oh. Thank you. I wouldn't have gotten that for a while.
Son, my #1 boy, you did it. You son of a gun, you won the whole damn game. Did I really do good, coach? Look at the scoreboard. It's 0 to whole. That's the whole ball game.
Gee, coach, you think Maribel will marry me now?
Later, champ. There'll be time for that later. Right now, you'd better pucker up, because here comes the coach's big sniff.
What? Oh. Funny. The compass feels extremely reassuring now that it's not back to being an ordinary little thing in your hand, and not something hurled at your head in an oversized ghostly form from every cardinal direction. It glows faintly. Ooh. To think you were ever scared of a little old compass. Gee, coach, you think Maribel will ever marry me? I don't know, Dick Finkeldorf, but you don't need to call me coach. We're friends. Call me Jessica. Could you call me coach, though? Okay, coach. I mean Jessica. Could you call me coach, though? Maybe take it easy from the machine. Okay. That's fair. Charles flags it down. I got some applicants for the new storefront I fixed up over there on the other side of the Cola Wars surplus store. Got a second to pick one? Sure thing. First applicant is Texas Instruments. Guy from Texas selling musical instruments, I suppose. Second is Ye Old Chemiker. Some SIT science lady who wants to sell potions. And the last applicant is La Table Achante. It's like a high-end kitchen store. Magical utensils and the like. I like the sound of an instrument store, hopefully, haha. Okay, I'll get moved in, next storefront ready for applicants. Thanks, Charles. You hang the cow skull over your desk. If anybody asks, I'll tell them you killed the cow yourself. Thanks. Nice. It's your little tentacle, buddy. Tickle him. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there. You're so tired at this point that the idea of going everywhere but bed is... Yes. I'm sorry, I nodded off there for a second. Just go to bed. Fine. No. You're so tired that you barely work the doorknob. Sure you want to go back out there? It's time to sleep. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna explore a bit more next time. I think, try to find a bit more side quests in the new area. But I think I'm going to call it for this time. I think that's a good place to call it. We got one more of the main quest done. And earlier we finished the Entropy Center. So thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for talking, hanging out. We'll be continuing with this game. I don't know exactly when. I'm going to edit and create the schedule for this week. So I post the schedule for the week on my community tab on YouTube as well as Twitter. So keep a lookout for them. It's usually the pinned message on Twitter. Yeah, I'm not too sure what it looks like yet. I kind of have to think about that, but I think that this game will be in there, at the very least. So we'll be playing that. We'll probably be trying to finish up Spooky's House of Jump Scares as well, or at least go through a little bit more of it. I don't know how close we are to finishing it. So we'll be trying to do that. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Keep on the lookout for those things. Yeah. See y'all later. Bye-bye.